put me out no goddamn way. My damn pitch, every goddamn they pay the fuck up. You don't want to see the goddamn paperwork, bitch, come on around. I'll bring you. Got some goddamn money, cause I ain't coming downstairs, it's fucking free. Tell me I ain't paying my goddamn rent, you and that goddamn pit bull, you out your fucking mind. I don't know what the fuck you think I'm smoking. I gotta talk shit to these guys, man. They on my ass like they on your ass. We gonna be lovers, we gonna be living together. What the fuck you mean I'm gonna be lover? Loving shit. Man, they get me. I can't sleep at night cause they talking that shit. It's not about me, it's about you. I don't want to hear you getting put out and shit like that. This is your last month. Dr. Love, you watch and see. I keep my damn fingers crossed. It's gonna happen.
Hey, Dr. Love, envy me. I'm CB's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you better get to know me.
That's the bitch, get to know me. God damn, that's what I say, man. Yeah, I'm the heavyweight champ. Look like Muhammad Ali. Look like a butterfly, sting like a bee. If you don't believe in me, then sugar is sugar, and salt is salt. You go goddamn somewhere and goddamn fart.
Hey, Doc, and believe you me, if it did happen, if for some miracle it did happen and I did have to move, it's about 6 to 8 blocks away, and the building, standing in front of it, it's 50 feet higher according to the GPS, and it's 2 stories higher in building height from my antenna. So let me ask you something. If the ground that I'm sitting on over there is 50 feet higher, and the building is 2 stories higher, what you think's gonna happen to me, Doc? You think I'm gonna get quieter?
Hell no. You're better and better.
The big man is not the big man. He's the big man of gossip, rumors, and bullshit. You hear how he tried to shut me down by spreading all those rumors, saying he spoke to his sources in Jersey. I've been locked up for the last 10, got out 2 months. I'm a junkie, I'm this, I'm that. And what I tell him, Doc? I said, big man, I said, you know how I know that's a lie? I said, because I know you off this mic. I know you. You know me face to face. I said, how can have I been locked up for 10 years when you've been driving past me for the last 6? You've been feeding me. I've been serving your food and pumping your gas for the last 6. Do you see what happened in the big man's happy revelations? Did you hear all that shit? Every video gate that cock knocker made before that date. That, you know what it is? It's all moot. And he knows his own mouth screwed them all up. Doc, there's a man out here that knows me from childhood, Doc. Knows my family, knows what I'm about. You know, his friends tried to give him a good piece of advice. He was warned. They took their crying and their moaning, them Ralph Avenue boys took it to the big man in Brooklyn. They took their beef west, Doc. And you know what happened, Doc? They politely got slapped in the face. They don't understand that that wasn't a slap and that wasn't a pass. That was a warning. Heed what we're telling you.
Yeah, I hope you keep it alive so when you do come out here one of these days, you're on the channel. I didn't want to call the house. I don't do things like that. I thought maybe you'll be there listening. Came around the channel looking for you. I'm just tired of his shit. He put me in it. He didn't want me to follow up with they bullshit. I'm not following. I'm not going to be a goddamn leader. I'm a leader. I'm not a goddamn follower. I ain't following they goddamn footsteps about, yeah, he gonna get put out, blah, blah, blah. That's a baby mama drama shit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Nobody getting put the fuck out. It's cold outside. Ain't nobody want to get put out.
Hey, Dr. Love. Dr. Love. Do I sound the littlest, lightest bit worried about any of this? To me, whenever it's a money owed thing, to me, it's really a small thing. But unfortunately, somebody prevented me from doing what I need to do because of how it's working right at this moment. So I gotta wait till a certain moment to break out my little piece of paper with the numbers on it. You follow me, Doc? I got this.
I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Not to tell him I'm talking behind his back, but wait till you come on the goddamn channel and you're on the damn channel. I'm gonna say out there, Richie. Tell him what you gotta tell him now. You spoke to the landlord and everything like that. You going to goddamn to the precinct and down to the fire department and report him for running goddamn extension cords for being a fire hazard. I'm tired. So tell me, I ain't got no goddamn extension cord if I did it in none of your damn business. If I don't pay my light bill, I'm gonna get my damn light cut off too. I'm gonna be in the same predicament that Richie is. We both gonna be down on Atlantic Avenue with a squeegee, cleaning glass and car windows, and pumping gas.
Well, Dr. Love, my electric bill, roughly each month, is approximately $60 to $70. With the air conditioners in the summer, it brought it up to $130 for the month. With the 2 heaters I've been running over here, I think the highest one I've got in the last 3 months was $79. So, basically, Doc, I'm not going to complain about my electric bill, man. I'm not going to complain about my electric bill. My box come from the factory. My box isn't a homemade bullshit. My box is an Ameritron. A Ameritron with all the protections, all the filters, all the RF, anything and everything under the sun. This Cadillac got it built in. And it's maximum draw. Max draw at 110 is 14 amps, Doc, which means there isn't a breaker box in the world that couldn't handle it. Smallest breakers are what, Doc? 15 amps? I got it hooked up on its own independent outlet. It's got a 15 amp breaker on it, Doc. Never tripped once. I don't ever think I draw more than 14 amps from it. 14 amps is max draw. I don't ever run it max. I've seen this thing hit 1600. I got this thing geared not to pass 14 at the highest condition. It nominally runs between 13 and 14 at all times.
Oh, shit! Damn, you got just as much as he got in the goddamn automobile.
Doc, I ain't worried about the big man or him crying to the landlord or Nicky Botts over his 20-year-old beef. Dr. Love, you know what the landlord's lawyers will tell them? You can get all these people for harassment, and secondly, with all this happening, believe me, they'll never put him out. They'll never put him out. The FCC gave him a clean bill of health. He's got no FI or interference problems. He runs a decent station. The big problem in New York City is he is the biggest, nicest sounding thing out here, and he is the CB shop. So I am a big canvas and a big target. Always have been, always will be. My name is Richie. My daddy gave me a couple of gifts. I utilized them well. Radio is my game.
Yeah, well, just watch your back, man. Keep your bulletproof vest on. Those guys might walk up the stairs one of these goddamn days and jack you up in your own place.
Dr. Love, I pray for that to happen, Dr. Love. I'm going to say it one time, Dr. Love, and one time only. My father taught me as a child, nothing will come out of this speaker and harm me, Dr. Love. They did their research. They know they're not dealing with a normal, average guy here. They know there's something up with Richie that's so strange. Second son, Doc. Doc, the minute another person out of this speaker's flesh touches mine,